Before we start today's live stream, I'd like to take a moment to welcome these new fine folks to the channel and thank them for their subscription and support of Integrity Gamer. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, hello there. It's Integrity Gamer back with you. After an exhausting few days out of state, traveled to Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, with a name like Rhinelander, it just must be a nobody town. And for the most part, you'd be right, but it was actually a pretty cool place. Anyway, we got the work done, and I'm back after, oh man, after, I want to say a near 11-hour drive. It was brutal. A lot of rain going on. It was just a long, long drive. Grueling, some might say. Anyway, it is a beautiful Saturday, July 21st, 2018, and I hope you all are enjoying the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. Although sometimes, quite honestly, that can be difficult, but it's the right thing to do. A little under the weather today. A little tickle in the throat. Feel a little nasally. So, excuse me if I'm clearing my throat. I absolutely hate, I know it's going to sound hypocritical, I absolutely hate when I watch other streamers and they've got like the whole throat clearing thing going on, sneezing. It's like, dude, go take a break. You need to rest. But I can't do it. I can't do it. My original plan, as many of you probably already know, was to actually be streaming last night, but I didn't get home nearly in time. It was 3 hours nearly past the fact that I would have needed to have been here just to set up everything, the lights, the green screen, and everything else to get to streaming, but just wasn't in the cards. By the time I got home, I was feeling pretty terrible. Anyway, I'm here, a little under the weather, but I'm here, so I hope you appreciate it. And we're gonna get into this right now. Where's that ugly mug? Boom, there it is. Got a few more subs than last time. Glad to report. Thank you guys for your subscription and your support of moi, Integrity Gamer, and plenty of news stories to go over today. That's the thing with Integrity Gamer. I never rest. When I'm in my hotel room after a day's work, when I'm out of town, I'm searching through all kinds of stuff. Here's actually what I did. I went through, I had a bunch of ideas for how to make the stream better, some added, as well as some added soundbite ideas. So I save those, and then I go through every day and just check the news stories, see what's interesting. I'm gonna welcome some people to the stream right now. Nightbot, welcome to the stream. I'm joking. Nightbot is not really a person, but I want to welcome the prestigious M-Plays to the stream. Welcome. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. I don't know where that was coming out of. Scottish great. I'm not even Scottish. Not that I know of. And of course ZBR, always an Integrity Gamer channel staple. M-Plays quickly becoming one as well. Great to have you both here. And excusez-moi. I have forewarned you of that, but doesn't make it any easier. Let's get into this game. I'm going to just be picking right up where we left off last time we were playing. Firm. Bingo. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. It's pretty gray and overcast here. A lot of rain. No flood warnings, but plenty of rain. I think, yeah, level 28 we have just leveled up, so I do have to select a perk here. Oh, that's right. This terrible, dark, dank place. Gonna be doing that fast travel the very moment that we leave this cave. And I'm not in any power armor too, so this is really not the place for me to be at the moment. Alright, I gotta get acclimated here. It's been a few days, but it's felt like more. I've got to say that. It has felt like more. Fast travel to Sanctuary. I think we've got to unload some crap. We do little menial tasks. And then we'll get right on a mission here. 275 subscriber goal going for today. We'll be doing this stream today for about 2 hours at the 1 hour mark. We are currently in the 10-minute and 59-second mark. 11-minute mark. At the 1 hour mark, we'll go over the news stories. At the 2nd hour mark, we will call the stream, and then I do plan on being back tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another stream, giving you a double dose of that pimping.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
If you've ever seen the movie Idiocracy, I think you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, I've got to ask you, what are you waiting for? You have to see that movie immediately. Go see it. You're just robbing yourself of some of the most hilarious entertainment a movie has ever offered. Very apropos for the time as well, I might add. Alright. I don't know how much junk I've got in the trunk, but we'll figure that out. I've got some junk in the trunk. There we go. We got to get it out. Lighten the load, so to speak. Yeah, we're going to want that 10mm comfort grip back. That's not something we're giving.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
20 people? I thought that we had more. Maybe we're losing people at the settlement? I have no idea. And I gotta be quite honest, I don't really care at this point. I guess we can drop this thing off. And let's see what we got. I'm still wearing that just ridiculous captain's hat. Why, I have really no idea. Well, thank you. You're on your PC watching this amazing stream. If any of you are curious, the stream is broadcast at a 9,000 bit rate. That's right, 9,000. And what's even more impressive, aside from it being in 1080p and 60 frames a second, is that I'm doing this on a connection that only allows me an 11 megabit upload speed. Alright, I think we're pretty good on weapon stuff. We're gonna just drop off that piece of armor and marry on our way. You can see I've added in some more power armor. Plenty of that to go around. And let's see, transfer. Yeah, I have literally not played at all since the last time I streamed. Usually I do. Usually I'll spend an hour or two just doing this kind of remedial, tedious task-oriented stuff. That really, I mean, who wants to watch that? But, yeah, just have been so busy. Haven't had time to play. Alright. Let's dial in the quest here. I might turn it over to you guys. Got here. What up, show? Welcome to the stream, sir. And let's see. Got just a bunch of quests. I really want to just concentrate on Brotherhood of Steel quest or excuse me, just the main storyline quest. I think what we need to do right now, if I'm not... Here we go. The molecular level. I think we'll do that. If there's not anything else you guys would rather see, I think we're going to go ahead and do molecular level. And I'm going to side with... Oh, gee. Big surprise here. Does anyone know who I'm going to side with? I think it's probably pretty obvious if you've been watching this stream for any amount of time.
What's up?
What's up? You know what we need to do too? Just really quick. Hate to drag you through this, but I guess I don't hate it that much because I'm going to do it. Armor rank 2. We've got pretty much everything I want. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Rank 3 on science. I think that's what we need. If it was me watching this stream, I mean, what I really want to do is just go to that crafting table and just build some awesome weapons, because I actually can now, but I think if I was watching this stream, I'd be like, this is the last thing I want to watch. What I want to see is someone's face removed. And X gonna give it to you. Forget trying to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. And that's just what I plan on doing. Integrity Gamer is gonna give it to you. That's a funny comment there, Mr. Show. Very funny. I guess the real question is, would you rather watch me pass out Thanksgiving turkeys? I mean, maybe I could do a live stream where I'm passing out Thanksgiving turkeys near the middle of July. Just getting a leg up, a turkey leg, if you will. And yeah, I think it's just about that time, right? Just hit that rim shot for every awful joke that I tell, and there will probably be plenty of those to go round. Got my shotgun, and that feels good. Ooh, man, 34 shells. Yeah, there are going to be some faces removed quite quickly, I might add. Super mutant faces, raider faces, dust devil faces. Synth faces. It's really anyone's guess. Bloat fly faces. Yaogwai faces. Deathclaw faces. Although it seems pretty difficult at my stage to blow off the face of a Deathclaw. Those things are just ridiculously OP. The game has some bugs. The game does have some bugs, doesn't it?
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
There you go. That's for you. That's for you, Zacky Poo. Alright. Let's get on this Brotherhood of Steel tip. Yeah. We're headed in the right direction. Oh, yeah. Brotherhood of Steel coming in. Oh, what are they shooting at? Let's get in on this. A tank bot. Oh. Hello. That dude is straight sniping me from ways away. These dudes are ridiculous, though. They're tough. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the smart thing and just kind of hang back. You might call it cowardly. I just call it survivalist. I'm just going to sort of hang back and let the Brotherhood of Steel do their thing on this. Daddy needs some healing, though. Let's see if we've got some aid. Some Kool-Aid. Brahmin meat. Yum. Gumdrops. And, we're not going to wash that down with an ice cold Nuka-Cola. Quantum. We are, however, just going to drink copious amounts of Nuka-Cola. Wow. We're right in the middle of it here. Bam! I know this is going to be a two-hitter quitter right there. Servmech iBot has been dismantled. Is ready for looting. Oh, we do have some grenades. Oh yeah, took him out. I'd like to claim all the credit on that kill, but I think we all know that would just be slightly dishonest. Yep. Things got tore up here.
Hey.
You haven't lived until you tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Yeah. That is a challenge. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I guess, why would you park right on top of something that's burning in the first place? That thing's liable to just blow right up at this point, right? Or was it that truck? I think it's the truck that exploded. Dang. But still, the logic stands. Whose leg is this? I think it was that poor pilot's, man. Just, okay. Disappearing loot there. Did anyone see that?
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
Taking a fall from the Titanfall 2. I mean, I love me some Titanfall 2, but couple of reasons why I'm not currently playing Titanfall 2. One, Fallout 76 got announced, and, you know, that's my motivation for actually playing this game through before that title comes out. The other thing is, my brother, who is kind of my partner in crime when we're playing Titanfall 2, is taking a sabbatical from the PlayStation 4 at the moment, so that would be why I'm not on the TF2, although it does call to me. It does call to me every now and again. It whispers. It says, "Blame me. Blame me." And exactly that voice, too. I know that you would think that Titanfall 2 would have a more, perhaps, masculine sounding voice, but oddly enough, it doesn't. And more importantly, I don't judge it for that, so. Nightbot is, in fact, wrong. We are not trying to reach a 300 sub goal. We are trying to reach a 275 sub goal at the moment. Alright, you are not making things easy. And you, sir, out of line. Oh, wow. What? Okay. Let's see who's coming at me first here. We've got a This is one area where games can actually help you.
Get over here!
It's called prioritization. Now what I should be doing is prioritizing staying alive. Let's just do a couple quick stim packs here. Dang it! These guys are really ticking Old Integrity Gamer off here pretty bad. Alright, this dude.
Get over here! Flawless victory. Fatality.
I think we got that flawless victory in. He's got to be next. I have what? Picked up his head? I don't. Why would I have picked up his head? That's so bizarre. All right. Who wants it first? Oh, and a raider over there. That's good to know. 51, 55. I think this guy's gonna win out. Oh man, just took the top, a little off the top on that one. It's all headshots here, kids. If you've got a weak stomach or weak constitution, I advise averting your eyes immediately, because it's gonna get nasty. And it's gonna stay nasty. That's the way we do. Alright. That's pretty much just a long line of one and dones. We handled that pretty well, if I may say so myself. I have cleared this place out of these jabronis. I'm not gonna bother with them. Unless people are just right in the way on the warpath that I'm on, I'm gonna try to just stay concentrated at the task at hand here, which is get to the Brotherhood of Steel. Dead end. Nice to know. Probably behoove me do a little quick save action. Oh, believe me, we'll get to the boomstick. You know that we do. In fact, I'll just do you one better. Why don't we just get to a little prelim boomstick, if you will.
See this? This is my boomstick. It's a 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line. You can find this in the sporting goods department. That's right, this week, baby, was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Retails for about $109.95. It's got a walnut stock, cobalt blue steel, and a hair trigger. That's right, shop smart. Shop S-Mart.
Oh, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that dude's head just came right off. Define irony, right? Here we go.
See this? This is my boomstick.
There we are, all the juicy little bits that come with it. Good stuff. Got some Minutemen here. Like these dudes have been busy.
Excuse me. Got the area covered.
Great. Onward march. It's about face and forward march, kids. We are going at this. And we're really not too far off from our destination, but we're taking the scenic route. Keeping our eyes peeled and head on a swivel here. Oh, what do we got here? Super mutant surprise. Oh, and I'm all out of grenades. Okay, what do we have though? Do we have Molotov cocktails? I sure hope so. They're delicious. Oh, we do. We do. See if we can't light this car up and cause it to explode on these super mutant morons. And looks like you want some. What do we got for this?
How about new?
Boom. I don't know why we actually had to go to the critical hit there just to splatter that skull, but we had to, and so we did. Okay, this jabroni's over here. He's gonna be a dummy and come right up on us. Let's invite him. Let's hand him a cocktail. There you go, buddy. Welcome to the party. Where's the beta? I don't know. I don't work at... I'm sorry. You probably meant to say, when's the beta, huh? Let's take that arm off.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
We'll collect my prize. You know, once upon a time, game developers actually used to pay people to do beta testing. Now they just kind of sucker gamers into doing it for them. Bottle cap mine. Do I want those caps? I certainly do. I think I've ever been in here before. It looks like Lunch Lady Land. Adam Sandler. Sloppy Joe, sloppy, sloppy Joe. Ring any bells? Probably not. Brotherhood Initiate, we have arrived. Get in here and do our thing, yo. Talk to George Clooney. Oh, I mean Paladin Dance. Yeah, Paladin Dance. Alright, we're at the 32-minute mark of the stream. About a half hour more we'll cover this week's most pressing news stories. And I'll give you my unadulterated, unabashed, highly opinionated opinion.
What the hell are you waiting around for?
Of what I think. What am I waiting around for? Oh, I don't know.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Completely agree. Machines are machines. Just because it's a dishwasher with a sexy skin doesn't make it any more human.
Choose through ferrules like paper.
Unlock this terminal. Why not? Like the extra XP. Maybe we can find something interesting. Alright, one likeness. It's pouring. One likeness nowhere.
I'm in.
Violent. Who would have guessed, right? I think I've earned it. Watts Electronics. I like that it's marking it all on my map. Big John Salvage. We've already cleaned out Corvega assembly plant. Took off a lot of Raider faces there. We've already taken out Cambridge Polymer Labs as well. So that just about wraps that up. Let's see what's in that safe now, shall we? Like the fact that we get that pulse mine. Like that magazine. Or that comic. It happened so quick that I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a Grognak. Who knows? I know that it just helped me out, so that's really all that matters. And I will take your cap stash. Thank you. Take that. Don't need the sunglasses. Or do I? I'm gonna go ahead and say I might. Let's see about equipping those. I mean, how much more ridiculous can my guy look? He's got his stupid captain's hat on already. Why don't we just... You gotta go big or you gotta go home. That's always been my motto. There it is. There it is. I've got the sunglasses on now. I'm like Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. Alright, do a little quick save. And I'm wondering where the person is that I have to report into. Molecular level, yes, I want to report to the Brotherhood. Don't want to talk to the Minutemen. Okay, so I've got to go to the Pridwin. That would have been nice to have known before I started walking all the way. So let's just fast travel to the Pridwin. I'm not gonna walk the dog all the way there, as it were. M plays absolutely right once again. Not that that's any shock. You are the Fallout 4 sure shot. Every time I go wrong, you correct me. You seem to know everything about this game. I'm starting to suspect that perhaps you are part of Bethesda. That you're a Bethesda employee and you actually worked on this game. That's what it feels like. Why yes, we will do a little fast travel. And while that's going on, Integrity Gamer's gonna have a sip of water. Brought to you by Smart Water. It doesn't make you any smarter, but it does make you less thirsty. Oh, that's good. Stuff I can take. I'm not really into junk collecting at the moment. Oh, just cooking oil. Okay. Just wanted to check that out. Say no to cigarettes, kids. Unless you want to die a really long and terrible death via cancer. But, you know, help yourself. Alright, why is it telling me to take this thing? Here's the icon. We'll think this dude would be on the ship, and here we are.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental.
Obviously,
We're
buddy.
here because of a unique energy reading recorded by according to our scribes.
Yep.
The moment this information came, the Institute.
Okay.
To accomplish this goal, I've had our scribes meticulous. The only logical explanation is that that's where we need your help.
Okay.
I might have a way to get into the Institute.
There we go.
I believe
I do
there's
look
a bit more to the
ridiculous with the
story than you're
sunglasses
telling
on.
me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Together will help them make them pay for their crimes. It's terrible dialogue. Terrible dialogue, I gotta just say it. Although, I don't know. I don't think you're playing Fallout 4 for the dialogue. Just saying. You know, I didn't really pay attention to what that guy just said at the end. Does he want me to... Okay, talk to Proctor Ingram. Isn't Proctor Ingram going to be down here?
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Balinette Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Maybe not. I think I gotta go out here. New sub to the channel. Hello, hello. Taurus Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an awesome July 21st, 2018 Saturday afternoon. Yes. Yes, yes. Anyway, just doing some Fallout 4 here. Melting some faces with shotgun shells. It's glorious. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did we get all the ammo out of there? Did we? We did. Alright. I can be satisfied with that. Alright. And I'm supposing now that we need yep. Alright, so we do need to get on this thing. Flying the vertibird. How much cooler though would it have been if you could have actually had manual control over the vertibird and just flown around the wasteland? That would have been awesome. Just thinking out loud here, just spitballing. Maybe you start listening, Bethesda. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I could have trolled you, but I didn't want to do that to a friend. That's the only thing I know to do to a friend, is to troll them. Granted, you do the soft troll, but still.
Just fixed a few power armor mods.
You troll nonetheless. It's how you show your love.
Hey. Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
I don't know. Helps you to behave less like you're on your period all the time. Are you interested? Okay.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
See, Plays gets it. It would be way easier.
Molecular transmission
It'd be more fun.
via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal.
Bingo.
Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Quick learner. A quick learner.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Okay, don't make me gather all the parts. Don't turn this into a fetch quest. Please do not.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Thanks. I was just hoping that this exciting quest would climax into a fetch quest.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should.
Here's a list of things I need you to get. Aren't there like 50 other dudes around here just standing around that could do that. Do I really have to be the person to do that? Ridiculous. But we're gonna do it anyway. Build the reflector platform. Fine.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Deegan might have what you need.
Walk it over. Build this stupid thing. Honestly, though, have someone else do it. Workshop. I don't even know what they want me to build. Some sort of platform. I should probably just start paying attention. That should probably start happening. Build the reflector platform. Okay. Gotta scrap a bunch of stuff. Apologize for the tedium of this. Had I known this was going to turn into a fetch me the materials and then build everything yourself quest at the end, I probably would have selected a much more exciting quest to watch. This, however, is not exciting. Basically just going to scrap everything in this area and then hope that it allows us having a small stroke. Bear with me. Just hope that it allows us to build what it is we need to build here. Platform is under special. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied. Hopefully you are too. Oops. On here. Oh, wrong menu. Here we go. Special. Platform. Yay! Requires power though. Do they want me to build it in any specific location, or can I just build it wherever I want? Building it here. I just don't care anymore. I do what I want. Really, ceramic is the thing that's keeping me from building. Sure, I can procure some ceramic here pretty quickly. Find some house. Look for a cup or a bowl. It's usually made out of ceramic. This is getting redonkulous. Alright, we are at 51 minutes into the stream. About 10 minutes, we'll go over news stories. Lot to discuss. It's been a long 3 days since I've streamed
This
last,
is our
so...
supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear out.
Sergeant?
Unless you have business here, clear out.
I do have business here. I'm all about that business. You need to straight up respect my authority, as Cartman might say. Coffee cup. There we go. I'll take that.
Move along, Knight.
What are you gonna do if I don't? Tough guy, huh? He'll do nothing. He'll do nothing. I make the rules. I rule the roost.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood. Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
I love getting radiation sickness. It's what I live for.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Oh, so you didn't...
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need.
Oh boy.
Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have...
Okay, thanks.
I'm on it, Proc.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck,
you
Knight,
do this?
but I think we're both going to need it.
No, you're not tedious, M-Plays. This quest is tedious. That's what I was referring to. This is just...
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save.
It really isn't fun. Usually when I play this game, I have fun. I'm not having fun, however, right now. Guess we'll just scrap the rest of what we can over here. Hopefully, through everything we've scrapped thus far in this area and collected in the area we were just in, my hope is that we can just get on with this. Biometric scanner. Okay, well I can create the molecular transmitter. And that. We don't need that. So, wow. Could you stand in a worse place? Snap this in place over the reflector platform. Okay, fine. As long as Pippi No Legs here moves out of the way. Dude. Is anyone feeling my frustration right now? Could you move out of the freaking way? I'm only trying to do what you told me to do here. Could you move? Could you move?
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
I could use your help finding parts for the beam emitter.
I'd scout out pre-war military bases for military-grade...
Oh, that's a lot of help. Why don't you go do something? This is my chance. Maybe now. What? I don't know. I don't know anymore. This thing's supposed to go over this thing. I don't see how that's happening. Supposed to snap to. Snap this in place over the reflection platform. This is the reflection platform. How are we not snapping to? Come on, work with me. Snap. And then the platform disappears. I mean, I'm picking it all up at once. I don't know. Maybe it is snap to. I don't know. Hopefully it's already done. Alright, so we've got to build this dumb thing. I need a biometric scanner. And that's built. I can build this. And this has to wire into the same power grid as the beam emitter. Yay. So we'll just put that there. Aren't we all just so happy now? We are. So biometric scanner. Basically, any robots that we kill, generally speaking, most of them have biometric scanners. So we'll hopefully run into some robots to blow to pieces, and yeah, we'll get it done. Let's see. Inventory. I'm actually looking for aid, and I saw the Molotov cocktail, and I thought, all right, well, I'll drink down a couple of those. Yeah, mongrel dog meat, part of a complete and nutritious breakfast. Potted meat. Let's do a little Radaway, shall we? And T-minus 2 minutes for the news. Oh, perfect. This place is definitely going to have what we need. That really couldn't have worked out any better. I have felt your frustration. They don't really help a lot, and they stand in the way, yeah. Which makes you just want to pull out the old shotgun and just usher them out of the area. But, that would be a bit treasonous, methinks. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I did a quick save here, because for a moment, as long as it took to load there, I thought it might have crashed. Okay, I don't really care about this stuff. All I want are my parts. Boom. But it's not going to stop here. We're going to kind of do a sweep of this place. Alright, we've hit the 1 hour mark, so just as soon as I have finish hacking this thing, we are going to
got it.
Get into the news. Get into the news. I know, integrity, stop acting like a weirdo. I can't help it. Can't help it. And a Blanche. Can relate to a lot of this. Being someone who's all right, well, let us dive right in, shall we, into the news stories that are affecting your world today. They probably really aren't affecting your world, to be quite honest with you. I mean, unless it's happening right in your local vicinity, I doubt it. I've got my doubts, but we're going to get into it. Let me press the button. We'll pull it up. Booyah. There we are. So, we're going to start with the gaming news like we normally do. Nothing out of the ordinary here, kiddies. And, as you can see, this first story comes from GameSpot. Bethesda is less likely to allow an outside studio to make a Fallout game again. So, quite honestly, I was never a huge fan at all of New Vegas. I thought it was inferior to Fallout 3. And this one, I don't really care. Obviously, I picked the story because it's Fallout related, and we're streaming Fallout here at the moment. But Todd Howard goes on to praise Obsidian for Fallout. Obsidian, excuse me. But he'd rather keep the development internal. When asked if that would ever happen again, have an outside studio, he said, I wouldn't say never, Howard said. But now that our company is so big, it's always better to keep stuff internal. It becomes less likely, but I could never say never. Ever. I thought the Obsidian guys did a fabulous job. Okay, excellent. Next story. God of War devs are hiring, searching for new gods. So if you're currently unemployed, if you're an out-of-work game developer, wanting to get back in the industry, and you got some great ideas for God of War, this is your moment. You can go to Santa Monica's website to see the full listing for jobs, but they're basically saying they need a concept artist to create high-quality characters, gods, creatures, and props. Blah, blah, blah. On to the next story. CNET reports. So the reason I picked this story, I just it's just so pathetic. You'll read the headline here and you might actually agree with me here. The Nintendo Switch helps plug the gaps of my garbage, meaningless life. It's just so sad. So sad. If you read this article here, you'll go on to find out that the author, let's see if I can pull up his mug here. Maybe it's right at the top. Maybe I missed. Mark Serrels. Let's just pull up a new tab for that. So this is what Mark looks like. He's been a member since February 12th, 2018. He's an Australian. And he's got a garbage, meaningless life. I know. Does he live in a third world country? Nope. That's not what makes it garbage and meaningless. Is he currently imprisoned? Obviously not. Is he alone? You know? He's, I think he's like 37 years old. There it is. Some context. I'm 37 years old. Is it because you're 37 and unmarried and don't know if you'll ever find true love? Nope, that's not the reason either. the reason Mr. Searles is so miserable and has a garbage and meaningless life is because he's 37 years old. He thinks he's old at 37. I don't know. What is this, Logan's Run? Everyone's getting eliminated at 40 years old. Everyone's just taking the death rate to the face. I don't think 37's old. I am old. I am married with 2 children who take pleasure in making every second of my existence a living hellscape. I have a busy job. Most of my limited free time is spent washing dishes and vacantly staring at a growing, nay, evolving pile of laundry that I'm convinced has gone sentient. I know, man. It sounds like you've got it so rough. You've got a wife. You have 2 loving kids. I mean, I'd call the suicide helpline ASAP if I were you. Next story. No, not this genius. Okay. Fox News reports that Chicago could soon test universal basic income program. So we've talked about universal basic income program on the news sections of the stream in the past. One of the Virgin CEOs, or maybe it was the owner of Virgin, was promoting this idea as well. He's a billionaire, but it seems as though he's not giving any of his billions into supporting his own idea. So it's a real call to action, isn't it, folks? A lot of conviction there. I kid. A lot of sarcasm. Hope you're picking up on it. Anyway, so Amia Pawar, I don't know what it is, man. What is with all of these foreigners that come into our country and then just want to crap all over it with socialistic programs? Like, you had that same moron from like Seattle recently who wanted to tax Amazon, tax Starbucks, and tax Boeing. That's right, Boeing. It was a homeless tax, and they basically wanted to do the same thing. They wanted to tax these companies that are located in Seattle. They wanted to tax them unfairly, and they want to give all these millions to homeless people because it's hard to find a place to live in Seattle. And the reason it's hard to find a place to live in Seattle is because the building codes and restrictions for creating new housing is so stringent and retarded that it can't happen. So, obviously the solution there isn't to actually cut the red tape and allow new building to begin for new housing. Nope, it's just to tax everyone and then hand it over to the homeless. I just don't understand socialists. They're brain dead. That's the only way I can put it. They are brain dead people. And their solutions to all the problems are always band-aid solutions. They never actually look at the root of the issue and then attack it there. They just, the solution is always to rob from the rich and then just give it to the poor. Now, I'll be the first person to say that we should be giving to the poor. Jesus Christ commanded us to give to the poor, to take care of those in need. And I think that's an important part of each and every one of our lives. But that is not something that should be coerced from a government. Okay? That commandment comes directly from up on high, God himself. It should not be coerced and forced by a government. In fact, when it is, it's always from a government that, one, doesn't believe in God, because they're always communists. They're anti-God. So they're atheistic anti-theocracies. And 2, they're always coercing people to do it. And, everyone else suffers. You basically have a society that is perpetually poor. And if you ever watched the news growing up in the 80s, I can remember the bread lines in Russia. People would wait in line for anywhere between 4 to 8 hours just to get bread. But please, enlightened collegiates of America who want to support moronic policies and socialist systems, tell me how that's so far superior to our current capitalist free market system. Please enlighten me. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they're having a really good time waiting in the cold for 4 to 8 hours for bread. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe we've got it all wrong. Maybe perhaps the convenience of being able to just go to the grocery store at a whim or a moment's notice to get what you want and then be back home in a relatively short amount of time comparatively to the 4 to 8 hour wait in socialist countries. Maybe we've got it all wrong here. I don't know. Anyway, rant over. Amiya Pawar, another moron. Hey, here's what I think. I've got a legislation calling for the creation of a Chicago Universal Basic Income pilot. And it has 36 co-sponsors. So basically, this bill from this person's also campaigning to earn a slot on the ballot for Illinois governor. This is the last person that you want. The very last person that you want to be in power. Because they're going to turn your city into a socialist hellhole. And you're going to want to move out. I mean, if you've ever spent any time in Chicago, you know it's super left, super democratic already. It's demi-central. And look at it. It's a hellhole. It's the highest crime rate probably in the world. Easily within the United States. Of any major city, by far. And it's been like that for years and years and years. And for years and years and years, you've had a Democrat in office. So I wonder if there is a coincidence there. I think not. Anyway, the answer isn't to just stick with Democratic programs. It's to just go full socialist, full commie. And that's what Amiya Pawar. If anyone is listening to this and lives in Chicago or in Illinois and can vote against this, you owe it to yourself to do that. Because this cancer is only going to spread if you don't do anything now. So basically, the whole idea is they want to give, I don't know, a bunch of people just randomly $500 a month for doing nothing. I mean, don't we already have a system like that? Isn't it called welfare? I mean, I hate to be just a video game streamer here that's also a musician and has a working knowledge of AV. That, you know, has to be the rocket scientist when it comes to government programs here. I mean, this is just wrong. This is the worst thing you could do. Welfare does not incentivize people to get off their couch. It enslaves them to the system. Okay? And black people suffer that the most. Those are facts. If you doubt that, just look up the statistics. Giving them welfare 2.0 isn't going to help. All right, giving them more of a reason not to get off their duff and do anything, especially in the current booming economic climate that we're currently experiencing in the United States, it's just retarded. I think I've said everything I want to say. Next story. Mark Duplass deletes tweet endorsing Ben Shapiro after receiving leftist blowback. This is pretty ridiculous. This comes from Mediaite.com. And this actor said, "Hey, fellow liberals," in a tweet, "if you are interested at all in crossing the aisle, quote unquote, you should consider following Ben Shapiro. I don't agree with him on much, but he's a genuine person who once helped me for no other reason than to be nice. He doesn't bend the truth. His intentions are good." So I used to listen to Ben Shapiro for quite a while. I don't listen to Ben Shapiro anymore, and I'm not going to go into the reasons why. I'll just say that I get tired of him disparaging the president whenever he's got an axe to grind, and Ben's been quite wrong on quite a few number of issues, including the tariffs. I'm sorry, Ben, you're 35 years old, and just because your wife's a doctor and two things can be true at the same time doesn't mean you're right about everything that comes out of your mouth. So stop pretending like it. That's what it means. Anyway, if you look through the responses that poor Mark received, it's just your basic illogical leftist thoughts at action here. In fact, it also includes one person going on to say that here we go. Josh Androsky at Shut Up Androsky says, "Dude, he's an unrepentant white supremacist." Can you believe this? Ben, who's a Jew of Jews, right? The guy is so Jewy. He's a Jew. He says that Ben, a Jew of all people, is a white supremacist. That's like calling a black person a white supremacist. That's just retarded. He goes on to say, dude, he's an unrepentant white supremacist who wants women to be chained to the kitchen and the poor to rot. You might not be that political, and that's fine, but know that you're being duped by a major league goon if you follow him. Okay, well, it'd be the first Jew I've ever heard of being a white supremacist, specifically because, oh, I don't know, the KKK and white supremacists have historically always hated and provoked violence against the Jewish people. So there goes your credibility, moron. Next story. For you PlayStation 4 people out there, you're getting your notice. You may sign up for the PlayStation 4 System Beta 6.0 right now. I have taken part in betas in the past on PlayStation 4, and it does give you a warm, cozy, comforting feeling inside. Is it going to give you the validation you've been looking for your entire life? No, it will not. But I will say it makes you feel pretty good to be testing out the newest PS4 firmware features before anyone else can. So if you want to sign up for that, PlayStationLifestyle.net. You can check that out. You can sign up, or you can probably just go to the PlayStation blog, I imagine. Click the post, and then you'll select your region. And then people are, I think they're pretty much selected on the basis of how often are you gaming. So I've already put in my bid. Hopefully they select me. My life will not end if they do not. Next story. So, Michigan State settlement agreement with Larry Nassar's victims. If you guys have been living under a rock, hopefully you haven't. Larry Nassar was the infamous Michigan State sports team doctor, physician that groped and inappropriately touched many girls throughout his career. 333 so far that we know of. It's sad. And basically it goes a little something like this. Michigan State is going to be paying a total of $425 million to those 333 survivors who have come forward. They're also going to set aside $75 million for other survivors that may come forward in the future, which I think might not be the best idea. I think that might actually attract people to come forward and try to falsify their claim. I mean, who wouldn't want a little bit of $75 million? I'll tell you, people with no integrity that just care about money. So there you go. Consider yourself informed. Next story. Look up at the moon every night, not just during the lunar eclipse. So I don't know if you guys know this, but on July 27th, there will be a blood moon that will glow a very eerie red ahead of the longest lunar eclipse that the Earth will experience in the 21st century, which is pretty crazy. It'll be there for an hour and 43 minutes. Then the moon will completely disappear from the sky, and it will be entirely obscured by the shadow of our planet. Shadow of the planet. Blah, 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 blah. It will be entirely obscured by the shadow that our planet casts upon it. And when this happens, I'm just going to make the prediction right now that as soon as this moment occurs, the heads of all flat earthers are going to combust and explode. I mean, let's face it. The moon is spherical, right? Or spheroidal, at least. So if the shadow of the Earth... I mean, this is so sad that I actually have to explain this. If the shadow of the Earth cuts over the moon and casts a spheroidal shadow as well upon the moon, doesn't it stand to reason that the Earth isn't flat, but yet spheroidal? I mean, all you morons have to do is look up at the night sky and see the different phases of the moon and know that the reason that it looks like the moon has circular pieces cut out of it is because that is the shadow of the Earth being cast against it. But, you know, Earth is flat. Anyway, for those of you guys that are into astronomy, like myself, and would like to take a look at that, it's going to happen on July 27th. It'll be a blood moon. It's going to be an hour and 43 minutes. It'll be awesome to see. And what might be even more awesome and equally gross to see is the heads of millions of flat earthers spontaneously explode. I would say steer clear of the explosion radius. You might be affected. I don't know what the force of that explosion is going to be like. Next story. Yeah, we got some real winners this week. Fox News. This happens in Georgia. Georgia woman placed her dead newborn in a freezer. Yeah, it's just a sad, sad situation, isn't it? The umbilical cord is still attached. The unborn child's still in the freezer. She says that it was stillborn. Who knows? They're going to do their investigation to find out who's lying. I pray to God that this poor child was stillborn. What is wrong with you, though? Why would you not report that? I don't know if you realize this, but you have to report deaths. Like, if your child dies in your house, you can't just bury him in the backyard and call it a day and mourn. Or maybe, with this current state of society, maybe not mourn. But it is a legal tenet. You have to report these things. Otherwise, legal action can be taken and should be taken against you for it. Next story, also Fox News, also equally disturbing. Mom let men rape her 2-year-old daughter while she watched. So here's this lady. Her name's Azzy Watson. She's 25, and this happened in Jackson, Missouri. She's charged. She let several men rape her 2-year-old daughter while she watched. You read the story and you find out that she basically says, I was intimidated by my boyfriend, and that's why it happened. Actually, she gives conflicting stories. She says something like she admits the fault, admits what's going on, and then in a later comment says she only said that because she was intimidated by her boyfriend who was going to threaten violence on her. Either way, you both are just crazy. It gets worse. The child actually tested positive for sexually transmitted infections and even had meth in her system. God help this child. All of our prayers should be with this kid. Most certainly. Be praying to the good Lord. Watch over this child. But this is the kind of society we live in. For you idiots out there that think in the mystical idea that the answer comes from within, that it's just a matter of unlocking this special magic energy inside of us to become better people, you're a moron. You're a moron. Every day I read the news when I stream, and every day I include stories that show you just how evil and vile that we can be. Because it's as the Bible says, that our hearts are sick and deceitful. And they are. And if you have any doubt about that, you haven't been paying attention. Next story. San Francisco continues to spend big and fight against homelessness, but is it working? So San Francisco, if you haven't heard, is a complete hellhole, replete with human feces covering a wide area of property. They have a gigantic homeless problem right now. It is reported that San Francisco is ready to spend $280 million in its next budget fighting homelessness. That's an average of $37,300 for each of the city's estimated almost 7,500 homeless residents. Now, interesting is the fact that global GDP to be considered rich is just over $30,000. By global GDP standards, which includes all the countries on the earth, of course, all the third world countries, all of these homeless people would be made rich if they had $30,000. They're going to get $37,300 if this bill passes, if this budget gets approved, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, yeah, integrity, but San Francisco is a really expensive place to live. And that's true. I've been to San Francisco on work. It was a beautiful place when I was there. That was probably a decade ago. But that's not enough to live on in San Francisco. And you'd be right for saying that. My whole point is, you've got Social Security. you've got welfare, and now you're going to give these people $37,300. I mean, if Chicago was smart on the story that I just reported on, that wants to give people $500 universal income a month to kind of test the waters and see how it works, which, by the way, it will not work. Mark my words. You can quote me on that right here. What they should really do is pay attention to San Francisco and see how this works out if they end up giving these people this much money. The homelessness is only growing in San Francisco. All right, you have people literally dropping trow in the middle of the streets and taking a deuce. Yeah. And basically what this article goes to spell out is we've been giving these people money for years now. Nothing's changed. The homelessness problem is only getting worse. So, I mean, the definition of insanity, right, is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And that is essentially what San Francisco is about to perpetuate with this next budget proposal. It's different in the fact that they're going to give them more money, but it's the same exact thing in the fact that they are just doing this, perpetuating the same action by giving them money. I've worked with homeless people, been a part of homeless ministry through a church I used to attend for years. There are many different reasons for why people are homeless. There are a lot of sad stories out there. Some people, I'll tell you what, no one is homeless because they didn't make great life choices. No one's homeless because they were doing the right thing. You're making bad life choices, whether that be addiction, whether that be bad financial choices. And oddly enough, most of the homeless seem very atheistic, which really always blew my mind. We're out there in the name of Jesus Christ, feeding these people, ministering to these people, and I remember distinctly at a event that we had at our church for Thanksgiving, where we would invite the homeless. We would actually shuttle them in to our church in a van and bring them to the church. We'd have a little time of worship, small sermon. We'd have this awesome pancake breakfast, replete with bacon, maple syrup, awesome pancakes. It was delicious. I wanted a bite. Never took a bite, but I wanted one. Anyway, the whole point is that I remember one guy being there, and he's like, well, you know that Christianity is just copying what ancient Egypt does, right? Like Ra and all that other stuff, and ISIS. That's just a copy. And I just said to him, well, where's Ra and ISIS right now? Who's feeding you? Who's offering you help? Oh, that's right. There are no Ra, sun god ministries. There are no ISIS ministries. In fact, none of those gods are even historical fact. Jesus Christ is a historical fact that actually walked the earth. We have actual evidence of that. Historical figure. We don't have his body. The tomb is empty. But it's just so strange. And you know, I'm not saying that all homeless have a bad attitude, and I'm not saying all homeless are atheistic. I've met a few that were believers as well. I've met a few. I remember handing out sandwiches. We would do this once a month, the poorest street in our city. Hand out sandwiches on the corner. They'd have messages. We'd talk with them. We'd pray with them. We'd spend a good few hours there, interacting with them, learning their stories. And once you've done that for a while, you realize that it's a lot of the same people over and over and over again that you see. And generally speaking, it's mostly because they have addiction issues. There are some that have mental health issues and don't have families to fall back on, and I think that it is the church's responsibility to help those people. There should be something in place so that these people have a place to go. But I remember handing out a sandwich to a guy one time, and he actually had the gall to ask me, what's on this? I was like, well, it's turkey. It's really good turkey. Like, we didn't buy cheap stuff. I didn't buy cheap stuff. Every time I gave to the homeless, I wanted to give to the homeless what I would want to eat just in my everyday, right? Like, I'm not going to give you crappy bologna that I wouldn't eat. I'm going to give you the awesome turkey that I would want to eat. I would want to be given to me. So, oh, it's turkey and cheese. Oh, I don't like that. It's like, how hungry are you, dude? Are you really homeless? There's a lot of leeches out there, too. It's really sad. There's a lot of guys that just live off the system and actually don't need to be visiting the soup kitchens, don't need to be getting free clothing handouts, but they have plenty of money. It's a sad situation. But doing all this ministry, and for the last 2 years, I've really thought very hard about when Jesus says that the poor will always be with us. We're to clothe the naked, feed the hungry, and we're to take care of the poor. I've often thought, what was the poor in Jesus' day? Is it the same poor we see today? We live in the richest, most free, most economically prosperous country in the whole history of the world. There really isn't a reason any of these people shouldn't have a job. I will also say that some of these guys are ex-felons too. They can't find a job, and then they drink themselves into oblivion and don't make themselves any more useful. But that's another reason you'll see homeless. Basically, there's really three main factors. It's addiction, substance addiction, ex-felons, and mental health issues. Those are the three biggest ones that you see. But I've thought, what constitutes the poor, as Jesus would say? I mean, is it the guy that's looking for a handout but has plenty? Is it the person that is just too lazy to work? Is it the person that has a substance abuse addiction? Has a substance abuse problem? Or is it the person that just genuinely needs help and actually wants to get to a better place, doesn't want to stay in this low economic state, but actually wants to do better for themselves? Is that the person I should be helping? Is it the person that really wants to get out of this mess, or is it the person that wants to wallow in it? I haven't yet come to a real solid conclusion. All right, last news story coming from the BBC. Jewish nation state Israel approves controversial bill. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm a hardcore Christian. You'll know that I'm a hardcore conservative. And you'll know that I stand with Israel. If you believe any of the anti-Semitic, anti-Israel rhetoric out there, you are much like I was about a decade ago, believing the lies of the Muslims, perpetuating this, oh, Israel's so unfair and they're attacking us and look how oppressive they are. That's a bunch of garbage. It is a bunch of garbage. We're talking about a people that will actually go out to a protest against Israel, start throwing bottles, and put children on the front line just to goad Israel into an incident so that a child gets killed by accident, so that they can make Israel look bad. That's how pathetic these people are. We're talking about a people whose headquarters for Hamas was located in a hospital at one point. Do you know how sick that is? You're using human shields. You're using a hospital. So nothing is beneath these people. They will use small children. They will use hospitals. They will use schools. They're pathetic. So the story here is Jewish nation state Israel approves a controversial bill. The bill is fueling anger among its Arab minority. I say, who cares? So what the bill is, what the law says in the bill, it's called the Basic Law. It says that Israel is a nation state of the Jewish people. The legislation in it essentially defines Israel first and foremost as a Jewish state. It is the home of the Jewish people, which is right on the money. That's what it is. It does not belong to Palestine. Do your history, kids. Palestine was a term that was an insult made up by the Romans to call the Jews during their occupation of Israel. There really never... Palestine is a farce. It is a farce. And it's being fueled by Islam, which is, of course, you know, the terroristic side of Islam is, of course, funded directly from Iran. Money goes from Iran well, actually it used to go from the United States, the money we'd give them, they would fuel, Iran would fuel that into Hamas, and then Hamas with terrorist attacks. Iran is the biggest sponsor of state terrorism and global Islamic terrorism around the world. Got no love for Iran. Sorry. So basically it says Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, which of course it is. And it says that these people, I think, if I remember correctly, because I did, yeah, there it is. The law singles out Hebrew as the state's language. And so you have all these poor little Muslims. Look at them all here. Here they are. You know that BBC is so just completely anti-Semitic. Here's all these poor, suffering Muslim women who are raising sons to spit at and stab in the back of the neck of the Israeli population. Don't buy this crap for a moment. If you don't believe me, take a trip to Israel. This is what happens. Kids from a very young age are taught to spit and raised to hate their Israeli neighbor. Meanwhile, you have the Israeli Defense Force who actually take in the wounded of their enemy, Palestinians and Muslims, and actually treat them in their hospitals. Israelis never ever get any such kindness from the side. So, I mean, who's the real oppressor here? Israel's got a right to its land. It's got a right to dictate what the laws are to that land. And if you don't like it, you really should just leave. In fact, I think Israel should just shove all of its Muslim occupants and Palestinian occupants out and just be done with it. Maybe one day. So that's the news for today, kiddies. Bam. We'll get right back here. It's my ugly face. It's actually not looking too bad today. It's not looking that great either. Just call it. Just set it right in the middle there. It's tolerable is what it is. All right. So let's get into some shooting. Oh, hello. Yes, I will take that stuff. And I feel like a quick save is a smart play here. For this being a facility that produced robots, I'm expecting some... Oh, service center key. Thank you. I'm kind of half expecting to see a bunch of robots that I have to destroy. The broken terminal. Okay. Why I bothered. Take the work order here. T. Sanchez. Henrietta Blanche again. Overheating. It needs cleaning. Been there. Have repaired computers for quite a long time myself. And I've seen computers full of everything from human hair to cat or dog hair to even spiders, and I've even seen live cockroaches inside of computers, and dead cockroaches inside of computers, which is just the most disgusting thing. It really is. This is a strange device. It looks like some sort of hose winder for outside, right?
What is that?
Have anything of use over here? Hacksaw? How many of you, when you hear the word hacksaw, automatically think of the 80s wrestler Hacksaw Jim Duggan? I'm probably the only one, but I'm throwing out that lifeline. It's a long shot, but that's kind of my style. I go for the Hail Marys. Yep, we'll take this again. I don't think we're really going to find any combatants in this place, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Okay, that gets us to the Commonwealth, though, which is outside the building. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this Mr. Handy Fuel? Yeah, we'll take that. Take the used oil can, too. Alright, I am kind of going semi-scrapper here. Full disclosure. So this looks like it unlocks what is probably a door here. However,
That's strange.
M plays. Any thoughts on this? Does this thing actually ever open? Is there a trick?
What is that?
Okay, it looks like there's something that has to go on there. Maybe some kind of lever or crank or gear, perhaps. There. Dude. They should let me take that Nuka-Cola clock. I would totally take that thing and put it in my palace. That's currently a work in progress. But still, I would take it. I would take it. You fruit. I'm gonna pass on the wine. Not much of a wino. I don't know. It looks like some sort of wheel or crank goes on there and maybe you turn it. And then that could open up. No idea on this one? Alright. You don't have to be sorry. I'm actually shocked that you have no idea on this one. You seem like you wrote half the game, at least. So, no big deal. We're gonna just keep on keeping on here. Maybe if I see anything on the way out. Can't get into that. Alright, looks like it is Bupkis. Oh wait, what? I trigger a trap or something? Curiosity is getting the best of me. Oh, hello. Yes, yes. Yes, and yes. Pipe pistols are not worth picking up. Unless you just started playing the game and you need the scrap, do not bother. They're quite... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Who is this dude?
Hey. Yes? Yes? Huh?
Well, a little shocked. Just a random black dude all of a sudden. Was he here the whole time and I just never noticed? I mean, I'd like to think not. Arm. He doesn't seem to want to talk either.
Excuse me.
Yes? Yeah? Huh? Yes?
Right. Looks like he's going to be a lot of not help. Get back out here, shall we? That was a lot of news to get through. Tripwire. Okay. That's something. Maybe a pressure plate. Some sort of thing. Alright, I think we should have everything we need to build the rest of this crap. Finish this fetch quest from the Nether Realm.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Oh. Okay, you're moody. I got it. Can't talk right now. So pretentious. Need to build... Whoa, whoa. Biometric scanner? I still don't have everything I need. Alright, alright. Fine. Let's get this stupid biometric scanner, by hook or by crook, and let's just finish this dumb thing. I've never actually been over here. Nope, no biometric scanner in there. Nope, nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you kidding me? Are you guys seeing this? I am shocked right now. There's a biometric scanner in an ice cooler. What are the chances? I was only looking at those mailboxes and different boxes just jokingly. I never expected there to be anything in there. And then I checked the ice. I checked the cooler and it's actually got a bite. That's just insane. Alright. Anyway, moving on here. Let's build this dumb thing. There you go. Emitter, okay. Wire this into the same power grid as the beam emitter. That seems to be done, right? Attach a wire to this thing now? Somewhere? Maybe? Maybe this thing. Maybe this thing to the other thing. Boy, that's real general talk. You know, I'd really like you to just get out of the way. That would be a great start. Way to understand that this thing has nothing to attach to for power. Really have no idea here. Do I have to build the power supply for this?
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the
You're going to have to
signal
make a
separate.
generator? Alright, thank you. That's kind of what I was wondering. Hopefully, I have what I need to make the generator. Let's see how much power all these stupid devices require. This requires 20. This requires any amount. 2, so that's 22. And 5 puts us at 27. I actually have... Wow, okay. Now, you guys can afford a gigantic Pridwin chip, but you guys couldn't afford to build this on your own. Poor Integrity Gamer has to do this. That's just nice. So basically, I need to build a fusion generator. I need crystal, and I need nuclear material. That is the only way this thing is getting off the ground. Unless I perhaps build a bunch of mini. No, they all have to be connected to one power source, I'm pretty sure. That's great. So nuclear material and crystal. Let's see. Let's just venture into the wasteland. Or wander, if you will. Wink. Nudge, nudge. And let's see if we can't find what we're looking for. We don't need much of either of those things, so. Nuclear material would be... Unlock the door. I'm gonna just leave right away, but... I just wanna. And this thing takes a long time to load. So I recently purchased a Blu-ray film, or a film on Blu-ray. This movie might actually be
strange.
The movie might actually be my choice for film of 2018. I don't know if any of you have seen it. The movie I'm speaking about is called guesses. It's called A Quiet Place. And it is awesome. Awesome film. Jim from The Office wrote and directed it. I'm talking about John Cranston. Wrote, directed, and starred in this film. And the guy has just proven that he's so multi-talented that it's ridiculous. It's criminal. It would be criminal for him not to be making more films. There's some very strong pro-life messages in it. Some very strong pro-gun messages in it. It's definitely a film that puts a very strong emphasis on family. Couldn't be happier with the film. I'm not usually a horror fan. It is a horror film. But it manages to supersede that genre. It is not simply just a horror film. It's more of, I almost want to say, a good family-oriented, like, the message behind the film is just awesome. And really it's just that message wrapped in a horror wrapper, if you will. Wrapped in a horror package. But it's awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you have not seen A Quiet Place, stop robbing yourselves. Go see this movie immediately, or at this point, probably rent it on Vudu or Amazon. It is so killer. So killer. Got a 22 shotgun shells, really not stressing about anything I might come upon here. Technical document. I will take that. Apps. Got here. Platforming in this game is cumbersome, to say the least. Believe you me when I say it is not my favorite part of the game. And I think I might actually be stuck here. Okay, I'm not. That would have sucked. Alright, this place is pretty burned out. Burned down. East Boston. Feather duster. Probably not going to contain the crystal and nuclear material that I need for this little pet project. Gas canister. What else we got? Half suspected there to be something good playing. That's on me. Mind. Why, yes, I will. Oh, wait. Maybe a toaster's got what we need. Hot plate, I think, might actually have what we need. Extinguisher. Might have this rolled up here pretty quick. I would like another helping of Instamash. I don't know about you guys, not a huge fan of hydrated potato flakes. Not my thing. Like the real deal. This dude he wants a piece. And we're gonna give him, we're not gonna give him a piece, we're gonna give him the whole thing. Let's do a little quick save. No, let's have a good talk with him, shall we? Let's cue up some sound bites. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, hi.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Oh, and that body went flying. I think it kind of did a flip. That was impressive. Very happy with that. All right. Thought just out of the corner of my eye I saw someone else walking down the street here. Not that that's a crime, but you never can be too careful. Not in this game. Alright, we're finding some new places. And how far are we from leveling up? Oh, not happening this stream. That's how far. School bus of the future. Got a fuselage of an airplane or something here. It looks like Alice Cooper was right when he said, "School's out for summer, school's out forever." Oh, I knew you wanted to take some pot shots. How about
new?
Bye-bye. We'll be seeing you. Alright, I lied. We won't be seeing you. Not in the cards. Feels like the stream's picking up a little more momentum now. Not doing some boring... Well, not completely doing some boring fetch stuff, but actually getting some action here, some combat, if it... Okay, that's definitely got nuclear material, those alarm clocks, so that's good. Check out the clubhouse terminal, shall we? Password to it. there. Tells me we've been here before. Yes, we have been here before. This, I remember this place well now. This is where they had the robot races. In fact, I think it may have been a stream or two ago that we came in here and just completely demolished this place from head to toe. A lot of fun. I have a random question. If the Father universe has high-tech robot, high-tech cars, or do you mean the Fallout universe? I think you meant okay, you did. If the Fallout universe has high-tech robot, high-tech cars and stuff like that, then why don't they have color TV? I don't know. Maybe they did have color TV and then they just decided, you know what? I really think that black and white looks better. Maybe they've got a weird preference. It does follow, though, that they should, with all the stuff they have here, I mean, they should have 4K TVs, right? Honestly. At least. Like, everything's nuclear powered in Fallout. They've got Mr. Handies floating around. And those Mr. Handies have to have pretty advanced optics, so one would think that they already have the technology for display resolutions that are above standard, right? I mean, those Mr. Handies, if you know you want to get technical and get down to the dirt of it, they recognize different people, so there has to be some sort of face scanning technology, which is probably the biometric scanner. They have to have some pretty sweet optics to do that. If they have that, then there's really no reason that they shouldn't have the ability to have a color TV, to have a high definition color TV, perhaps even 3D. I don't know. Oh, what up, dog? I know, right? That one deserves this. Actually, I think it deserves this. Wow, that headshot did not take this thing out. Okay, it's an alpha wild mongrel dog. Let's tell him to come here.
Get over here! Flawless victory. Fatality.
That was pretty flawless, although, let's be honest, it's not what we would consider a worthy opponent in this game. Like another biometric scanner that's just randomly placed in what looks like a trash bin. Oh, is that a little glitch there in the graphics? Is that what that is?
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
Yes, Todd Howard.
What?
Oh, hello. Is there someone to blast? Heard a voice. Oh yes, there's someone on the old radar. They're upstairs from where I am.
Who? Hey, who's there?
I'm your worst nightmare. Looks like we got a few takers here.
Please
This
don't
is
be
going to be
You
fun.
sure you saw something? Who's there? End of the line.
Hey dudes, sup? I'll take your head and your head. Let's just do this. Oh, you guys are gonna take much more than what I thought would be necessary. Don't worry, I'll take real good care of you. Real good care. Got a gentle touch. We got.
See this? This is my boomstick.
Yeah, I'm that much of a bad A that I just walk right up to you and just blast. Alright, we gotta start thinking about our health. We can't just be completely just going in willy-nilly. It's time for some potatoes. Tar berries, which don't sound very good. Razor grain, yum. That's scorpion meat. That away. Oh, oh, oh.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Bam. Like SpaghettiOs with eyeballs. Oh, wait. Alright. Things are kind of ramping up here in a way that I don't like. Ow. I really thought one shot would have taken the attack dog down, but apparently I'm wrong. Dog armor? I might have to put that on dog meat. Dog armor sounds cool. Okay, so I actually thought this guy was part of the Brotherhood, and that's why I was not attacking him before. Boy, that was a mistake. Alright, gotta watch the health. Taking way too much enemy fire. Even more than I usually like.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
I think we're going to be taking that leg right off. Ooh, this guy. Alright. That's how bad I want to end that guy. I want to just go right for him. I want to just exit this battle and just take him right out. All out of ammo. Boy. Love to tell you that paying attention was one of my strong suits. Oh, here it is. The 44 mag, kids. The 44 mag.
Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off, you could ask yourself the question, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
I don't think you felt lucky. Just FYI. Okay, finally the Brotherhood's coming in. Helping out. These guys, man. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like we just hit a whole... What's up, young grasshopper? Welcome to the stream. Good to see thine self. This dude, he's gonna pay dearly. Can we get the luck of the headshot? Yes, we can. Beautiful. We'll take the potato crisp and the Nuka cherry and all your other goodies. And I can hear the vertibird outside. Better late than never, guys. Book return token. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know why, but I will. Ooh, an arcade machine. Very cool. Jukebox. This seemed like it was a real hip place. Oh, so, okay. It's a little mini game in itself, returning overdue books, because I have seen some overdue books scattered throughout the Wasteland. And I've wondered, why make the distinction of the book being overdue? And the mystery's now been solved. Ow. Mini nuke just went off. Close by. Right. Well, we're gonna collect our loot. I think we're going... Done. Okay, I knew it. I knew that was gonna put me over. But if you knew it, Integrity, why did you do it? Why did you take it? That's a fair question. I don't have a good answer. We gotta use that Furious Power Fist. That is a fun weapon to use. This is the thing we picked up? It's actually really good. Aside from it being night vision, we might actually have to keep that. I like it. Do I play any mobile games? No. I do not play mobile games. I think that mobile games, for the most part, are the most vacuous, empty gaming experiences you could possibly take part in. Many of them are pay to win. Many of them are littered with microtransactions, which, if you know anything about me, you know that I hate both of those things. I hate playing a game and never really feeling like I'm playing the entire game, but feeling like I'm playing an empty, vacuous husk or skeleton of a game for which I need to pay more money to play the entire thing. No thanks. Can't do it. Can't do it. Might also add, won't do it. I have played mobile games in the past too. I want to actually qualify this opinion. I'm not someone who just makes statements or states opinions without actual experience. I like to just talk about the things I know about, and that's the way I like to keep it. So I will say this. I'll say this. I have played some mobile games. The mobile games that I have played in the past... I've played Fallout Shelter, which I think, in my humble opinion... Alright, who am I fooling? It's not a humble opinion. There's really nothing humble about my opinions. In my opinion, my fill-in-the-blank opinion, Fallout Shelter is the best mobile game of all time. Out of all the mobile games I've ever played, that one takes the cake. That one really, it doesn't completely mitigate the things that I don't like about mobile platform games, but it does minimize that effect that I am so staunchly against. So I would say that about him. Other games I've played, Mortal Kombat 10. I thought that was a good one too. And that one, it minimizes the things that I don't really care for about mobile games. So, I mean, there are some decent ones out there, I will say that, but it's like free-to-play games. I mean, they're not free. Nothing is. It's just.
Oh, now it's on.
Oh, is it on? Oh, how about this? You punch me, and I punch you back, and we'll see who wins. I think that's how we're gonna do this. Hadouken is right. You're coming at me with a tire iron, you dummy.
What the hell was that?
Oh, more? More, you say? Hello. There we go. Someone with an actual weapon. Someone with a brain. What do we got for this?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Nighty night. Oh, and you've got some goodies for me too. How nice. You guys were definitely worth the stop. Definitely. It would be hilarious to walk around wearing a tuxedo in the Wasteland, wouldn't it? I think it would. Alright, we have the perk to unlock this, so we're going to use it. Luck here, little luck. Close but no cigar. Alright, it wasn't even close, but... This one might take a couple tries. There we go.
Sweet.
Yes, 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 yes. Is there something I don't know about this game, M-Plays? Are they trying to get you to rebuild a giddy-up Buttercup? I see the body parts strewn all across the wasteland. I feel like they're trying to push me to do that. This plays out pretty well. Which I would say on to the next battle. There'll be another one. There'll be plenty more. Gotta be doing pretty good on the leveling up. Yeah, almost halfway there. About a quarter of the way there. A little over. A little more. Not quite a third. Not quite a quarter. That was it. The Wonder Glue was the straw that broke the camel's back. Apparently, it's just too much. It's too much. So there's our nuclear material. We can probably drop these stupid adjustable wrenches. Ceramic, desk fan. Go through this and just see if we have anything with crystal, because I think that's the only thing that we're waiting on, or we're trying to collect. Not seeing it. Plenty of nuclear material. We're doing good on that. We need that crystal, and we need it now. My patience is wearing thin. See if we can find some crystal down here, shall we? I think we shall. Yep. We jump in the gate. Okay. Oh, we know there's...
To avoid delays, do not hold the door.
no shortage of rad roaches in this place. Nighty night. What do we got? You would think maybe the lamp might have some crystal in it. And you might be wrong. Oh, just a one-shot kill. Nighty night. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna see if the typewriter has some crystal. I really don't know why I'm into picking up technical documents. Alright, let's see what we got. Junk, typewriter. Does it have the crystal? Judges? No, it is way too heavy. We're dropping that. Nothing in the cabinets. Oh, we're gonna find what we're looking for here. Thought I would have cleared that a little quicker. Guess not. Purified water. If only life worked that simply, right? I just broke my leg. Oh, no problem. Let me give you a few aluminum cans of purified water. You'll be on your way. Other side. Okay. Got for me. Rad roach meat. Nutritious. And delicious. One-shot kills, I love it. More nuclear material, perfect. All that we need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is a miracle. Alright, enough with the singing. I get it. It's a good 80s song. Wonder Glue doesn't have crystal. Maybe this will have crystal.
Got it.
Maybe not. Right. Well, we'll find it. We'll make our way through this. Aha! You gotta be quick, kids. You gotta be quick. You gotta be smart. This thing is rigged to blow. So what happens is, as soon as this thing opens, this thing goes off and you die. There we go. Now we're ready to open it. No problem. No threat of death. First time, right? Right. There we go.
Nice.
Yes, yes, and how can I say no? You're welcome. Sincerely, Integrity Gamer. Alright, something's got to give here. Carrying around way too much stuff. 3 pounds too much. Thinking the toaster. 2 toasters would be good to drop. Here's some red roaches. Nice. Nice try. Jet on the pot. Real nice. Really don't need a few things. Don't need this steel. You do not need the skizzers. I do like the silver things. I mean, I just can't help it. Do you have any crystal? Yes, I do. Full disclosure, I do. But I also like to have an adventure. I mean, I could just simply go to that settlement, grab it, fast travel back. But would that be fun? I mean, I guess if it would be fun, let me know. I'll just probably do that. But I thought since we found everything else, maybe we might be able to find the crystal as well. Inventory. Let's drop that stupid shotgun that we picked up. Probably sucks. Stalker's 10mm pistol. Sucks. And this thing sucks too. Now we've got some real capacity for weight. You know, I thought this place looked familiar.
You're mine now, rookie! This is gonna be fun!
Wasn't. Oh, that got messy. That got messy real quick. That got messy real quick too. I think I saw the eyeballs pop on that one. Alright. Stim pack, and let's just go right back to business here. Do I realize that it's not the most efficient way for me to be killing these people? Power arm. I most definitely realize that. But there's a fun factor involved here that I can't get from anything else. Well, how does one get in there? Oh, through this. Let's get in there, shall we? Pleased. Alright, while we're waiting for that to cycle, guess we can kill this dude. Can't hit him through the wall. Well, that sucks. We'll have to find our way in.
Light him up!
Yes, gentlemen, light me up. Oh. Thank you for your contribution. Getting a bit messy here, but I know this. I know that crystal's in here somewhere. Okay.
Who's there? Who?
About to find out who's there. You're not gonna like the result either.
Why don't you just
Wow, is this dude like been taken hostage?
Please, you've got to help me.
Obviously, I do.
What are you doing here?
They grabbed me while I was on watch. I'm pretty sure they're getting ready to kill me. Please, you gotta help.
Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Oh my God, thank you. Let's go.
This is awesome. I hope this guy's not gonna play it dumb though and walk into some bullets after I just freed him and most likely saved his life. Yeah, this pistol does a pretty good job.
Let's do this.
You can't take the heat. You might want to get out of the kitchen. You on fire, Ricky? Line up that headshot. There we go. You want to take your time on that. The crystal's in here somewhere. I can feel it. I know we're getting closer. Alright. You. Cinder? Your name's Cinder. Okay. I'm not even going to ask. Oh, she's still packed up. Not soon enough, though. Like the slow motion works very well for the dramatic effect. I got a question in place. What are the things in this game that contain crystal? Actually, doesn't a biometric scanner contain crystal? Let's test that theory. I thought that it did. Fiber optics. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Excuse me.
Right, well, we set the captives free. I've got a pretty warm feeling. Bubbling up from deep down inside my soul. The cockles of my soul, if you will. Really doesn't still get me where I need to go. There's still that guy that's behind that fence up there. I mean, the whole point was I wanted to get in there to take him out. We're taking him out. That's happening. I am rather enjoying this pistol, but feeling like he needs the alarm. Oh crap, man. Thank God we killed her with one shot because, whew, it's looking real dark and dim. Roll Integrity Gamer here. That was a close call. That I do not like to get that close to death before I'm stim packing or getting some aid. Oh, beat you to the punch. Oh! Oh, I thought I took your head off. There we go. That feels better. Alright, now moving on.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah? You think this is gonna be fun? That was fun for me. What do we have here? Let's show them what's behind door number 1, shall we? Alright, nothing we really should have wanted. Dude, do I get a stim pack? You're dead? Don't tell me you're dead. Okay, he's back up. I was kind of worried about this dude dying on us. Looks like I do not have to worry. Looks like he can probably handle himself. Alright, on the search for some crystal. I may actually end up just going back to the settlement and grabbing it someplace else. Chem cooler. Right, a little more to the left. There we go.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Jet. Just the exact thing you're looking for when you're wandering through the wasteland. Some jet. Alright, that one's chained from the other side too. How nice.
Hey there.
Yes?
Hey, you don't really talk. Got it. Alright, well, let's clean the rest of this Venezuelan hellhole out. Yes, I did nab those. Excuse me, I did nab those grenades before they went off. Now I have 3 frag grenades. Pretty sure they're dead now. They weren't before. Take that gladly. Yes. And what else you got for me? Just bones? No thanks. Shotgun shells. Yes. It'd just be cool if these guys just randomly had crystal on them. Of course, judging by the way these guys behave, it would probably be crystal meth and not the actual crystal that I need. Let's be smart here. And eat some potato crisps. Because that's what you want when you're knocking on death's door, right? You're thinking, hand me some Ruffles. Forget about medicine. That's just what the hospital should do, is just Ruffles potato chips. Whoa. Heads on sticks? Okay. Down there for us. Catwalk. guys had built. Too bad you won't be using it anymore. And yeah. Let's get in here. It's an advanced lock. Let's see how advanced it is, shall we? Guessing right here. I'm guessing correct.
Yes.
Ooh, bag of cement. I don't care. I don't care if I'm carrying too much. I need to free up some weight because definitely need the cement. What can we part with? We can definitely part with the desk fans. And one other thing. Don't need the duct tape. Nope. And we're good to go. Wait. What's this? White bottle? Might this contain crystal? Let's find out, kids. White bottle. Glass. What a bunch of crap. Paint out of there. Yes. Good. And we're right back where we started. Although, now... Get outside. Pretty sure you didn't want to hear me just sneeze. It was pretty loud. Just my common courtesy here. Howdy there, partner. Christian Kapsalakis. Kapsalakis? I'm trying here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying a blessed and beautiful Saturday afternoon. I know I am. Spent most of the week working a few states away from home, so it's good to be home. It's good to be back. It's good to be back on the stream. Working on... There we go, kids. This might be it. We might be able to get some crystal from these guys. Working on a sub goal of 275, so if you haven't already, you should most def.
Thought I saw something.
Yeah, I thought. I was throwing a little too much caution to the wind there. However, I just quick saved before we went into that skirmish because I was thinking ahead. Anyway, working on a 275 sub goal. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And like the video if you like what you see. We're going to have to just... We've got frag grenades, so... Oh, we've got plenty of frag grenades. So why don't we pull out the 44 Magnum, if you will.
Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off. You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky?
What's that
Well,
noise?
do you, punk?
Awesome explosion going on behind me. Loving it. Take out this thing's mind's eye. Boom!
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Flawless victory, fatality. That aptly describes the events that just took place. Hopefully Homeboy's not dead. He is dead. Dang, man. I actually feel bad about that. Kind of his own fault, though. I mean, I let him out. I freed him. And if he was smart, he really should have just headed back to the settlement. I can't babysit everyone. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to kick butt and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Full disclosure, I don't even like bubblegum. Dude, getting some sweet, sweet loot out of this. Oh, they were taking out super mutants here. Oh, this is the whole... Okay, yeah, why wouldn't they be? That's what this place is swarming with. Been here, done this. It's not really that fun of a time. And the Brotherhood of Steel was here too? Dang. This must have been a real war. Take off their holo tags like a good patriot would. And somehow find a way to move quicker. Let's see. See what junk we have in the trunk that we can just not have to carry around. Paint can, probably don't need that. We don't need an extinguisher, and that's good enough. Yeah, the super mutants here are pretty gnarly. They're mean. Wouldn't want to walk back into that. Not at this point. Alright, I think what we're going to do is probably just fast travel home, grab the crystal, finish building this stupid thing, finish the mission, and then finish the stream. Like the smart play. Thought I heard something. Alrighty. Anything here I want or need? Not really. Alright. Fast travel. Shuffle. Finally. So tell me about Premiere. Well, I'll say this about Premiere. If you're not using Premiere to create your videos, you're wasting your time. Sony Vegas, forget it. Just go straight Adobe. If you know how to use Photoshop, I would say you have a good leg up. And you're going to cut out the learning time for most of their other programs. Wow, what is going on over here? It's over.
Seems to be growing well.
What happened? We had a settler just go crazy?
He certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Now there's some other crazy stuff going on. What are these synths? These are synths. Oh, happy day. What do we got? Maybe...
Get over here! Flawless victory. Fatality.
Just about to start. Dude, it is a full-scale assault here. And something tells me we're gonna need something a little bit different than what we've currently got equipped. I'm gonna just go ahead and say Righteous Authority is actually a pretty sweet weapon for that. Stole that kill from me. Wow.
My data banks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Boy,
What's going on?
that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
That really did get out of hand fast.
Would you like me to go with you?
Escalated quite quickly. But, bright side here, is I do like to stay optimistic. Plenty of fusion cells to be.
Everything seems to be
Plenty of
proceeding
fusion
according
cells
to
to be
plan, sir.
collected here. So that's a plus. The settlement's really taking
how
a
much we
beating.
still have to discover out here.
I'm going to have to start throwing up some turrets, obviously, on that other side. I basically just have them in the main entrance of the settlement, and apparently that is not serving all of my protection needs, because that just got crazy. I kind of wished I would have been here to see why they were firing on that settler. I mean, I now have one less person because that guy's dead. Oh, it'd be nice to know why they felt the need to just off one of our own people. Maybe he was really a synth, maybe he wasn't. I have no idea. Alright, the wife has just come home. Grab all this stuff. Grab our crystal. And some nuclear material, obviously. Find something in here has to have crystal, right? Scanner's got nuclear material. Probably take some of those. 5? We've got plenty. Blast radius board game has nuclear material. Okay. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Oh, there we go. So, cameras. Alright, cameras have crystal. Good to know. I'll take all 3. Wow, man, that got real. Entire army of synths just marching in. I gotta upgrade the security of this place. What are we looking like stat-wise in this little colony we got going? It was a synth. Oh, the person in the colony was a synth. Okay. Good to know. I guess that's probably why all those synths came marching in after we offed it. That's pretty shady, and I love it. Pretty sneaky. Defense is at 40. We're going to have to take care of that later. Alright, we are in no way, shape, or form going to walk this back. We are, however, going to fast travel. Boston Airport, here we come. Almost to level 28. Or, yeah. Almost to 28. Good, good, good. I think off stream I'll probably craft a bunch of sweet weapons. Just think it's tedious and boring to watch on screen, or on stream rather. Right around the corner here. Let's do this. Here, finally. Finally. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I'm so dumb. I just realized something, guys. Well, I emptied out all that scrap, right? And I do have the nuclear material and crystal that I need. But I probably don't have any of the other materials because I just transferred them. Let's see how dumb I look here. My wager here is going to be pretty dumb. So we have to build... We have to build the best generator you can build. Aluminum. Okay. You know, I'm really not in that bad a shape. 5 aluminum. This should be easy to find. I saw all kinds of aluminum cans. My apologies, folks. You're probably rolling your eyes and thinking, what an idiot. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can take that criticism. But the thing you gotta know is we're gonna find this aluminum real quick. We're gonna have this thing built, and then we will be on our merry ways. Good that the ice cooler was a long shot the second time. Wait. Is that a tool chest? It is not. Yeah, I bet the aluminum's in here. Dollars to donuts, as they say. Well, any moment now, when this place loads. Other words about Premiere. It's actually really easy to use. I mean, honestly, you could say that about everything, right? Like, once you know how to use it, it's easy. Most things are, but I would say that Premiere is very powerful. A lot of great features. Very simple to use. Especially if you have any sort of history or experience using Photoshop. I used Photoshop. I've been using Photoshop for way longer than I care to confess. And making the move to Premiere was just effortless, really. Probably watch a couple online tutorials to kind of figure out how to do specific things, which I still have to do here and there. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty easy. Very happy I decided to use Premiere. It just seemed like the best one to use. I've tried other video editing software and have come away sorely disappointed, so I would highly recommend using Premiere if you're looking for enhanced targeting cards. If you're looking for a good video editing software, just go with Premiere, and you'll never look back. I would pinky swear on that. That black guy's gone. What happened with him? It was so random too. He was just standing in a corner, so strangely dressed. I was like, what is going on here? Oh. Wait a minute. here and see if we've got what we need. Pretty sure we should. Take master alarm clock for the win. Anything else? Shopping basket. Let's head back. Let's build this stupid thing, and yeah. Just over 3 hours now. 3 hours, 1 minute, and 37 seconds. I was only planning on doing 2 this afternoon. We will be back at it later today, either 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Sunday, not gonna happen. Given my sweet wife all my precious time Sunday. So I will see you guys when I get back. Probably near the end of the week next week. I think I will be back maybe Thursday or Friday, whatever day I get back. If I get in at a decent hour, I will start the stream up. But until then, you'll have to endure an Integrity Gamerless midweek, middle week, half a week. I don't know. I got nothing. Wrong way, which I seem to have a propensity for. I was just gonna say, I don't ever remember going in here. Let's see if any goodies we got. Yes, it is hard to pass on the technical document, but I'm going to try this time. I'm going to try to execute, or exercise, rather, some self-control. Take these two. Gimme. I think the coffee pot probably has aluminum. And the hot plate. Don't care about that. Yes. What is this? Can I have rat poison on it? I don't want to ingest it. Or rat poison. Apparently that's just a hands-off item in Fallout 4. Meanwhile, you can take all kinds of crazy narcotics. There we go. More aluminum. We pass on the tin, but we're going to take the aluminum can. Open this door. Hopefully Jaws doesn't get us while we're walking across the water. Walking through the water, rather. Seriously though, where the heck am I? Let's take a look at the map right quick. Boston Airport. Really not that far away. Felt a little lost there for just a moment. Here we are, finally at the moment of completion of this tedious quest. Power generators, give me the best you got. I'm one piece of aluminum short? Are you serious? Oh, good lord. And you know what? Here's the kicker of it all, kids. It requires a level 4 science rank, of which I am just one level shy of. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding. Couldn't I just build a bunch of these? I mean, I think I'd need like 3 of them. I think I can. I'm gonna try it. I don't care. I'm still missing aluminum. Dude, it is not my day. I want you to plug in there. Plug in. Plug in. Attach the wire. There we go. Man, this is just... it's sad.
Something's out there.
Something's out there.
Everyone keeps saying. Wow, so the second I build this, the HE double hockey sticks breaks loose on us? What was out there? Never knew? It's just bizarro. Bizarro. So this thing is finally powered up.
This isn't going to do anything without power.
Yeah, sadly. This thing requires how much power? 20. And these both produce 10. Alright. That's really the bulk of what we need. Let's see if... oh man, this sucks. I can't even build one of these. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Can't build a large one. So we can do something here. That thing's getting power. We need just a little bit more. Let's build one more of these. And then we should be good. I think 27 is what we needed. And we're gonna have 30 now, so. Okay, that thing requires power, which is fine. How do you attach power to this thing, though? That's what I would like to know. Unless this thing... well, this thing is supposedly supposed to just snap into place here. See if we can make that happen. Seems like we can't. See if we can run a wire from this to this somehow. And I don't really see a place. Okay, there. Where would this wire attach? I mean, I literally have no idea. M-Plays, I need your help. I need your help. I'm not seeing this. Thing said it's supposed to attach to this, but I don't see that happening. says that it'll snap into place, but how? And I don't see any way to power this thing, so I'm the way that this piece, this very last piece finally, actually gets powered is through it being connected here, and I'm not seeing that. Not when we're right at the tail end of this. I mean, come on, give me a break. Literally no place to attach power to this. Sucks. Platform has to go in the middle, but it's not wanting to. That happened to me, so I put that in storage, then took it out. Alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to know that I'm not just crazy. This game on more than one occasion has tried to suggest to me that I am, when in fact I have not been. Alright, so let's pull that thing out again. Yep, there we go. Thank you. M-Place, I salute you. You are a lifesaver. That marks, I think, the third time you have saved the stream, in my opinion. Or at least saved me the embarrassment of just standing here forever, sitting here forever, going, how does this work?
Elder Maxon?
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Yes, we're ready to put it to the test.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Okay.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital Wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, and I will.
There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Alright, well, about to get into it here. About to get into the Institute. That is exciting. Do a little quick save. And I think what we will do is we're going to end the stream now, and then we will pick up right at this point when we started back up tonight. So I hope to see all of you and more of you here tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably do 2-3 hours. Invite a friend, maybe someone that hasn't subscribed to the channel or doesn't know anything about it. Invite them to the stream. The more the merrier. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Oh. More importantly, hold on. Before anything else happens, what I need to do is this. I know. Where's everything going? Alright, so this is what I want to do. Nope. Not that. This. Bingo. So, want to thank new subscribers to the channel at the beginning and at the end of each stream. You guys are the reason that I keep this going. And I appreciate your support and your subscription to Integrity Gamer. And hope you enjoy the content here. Okay, with that said, we will see you guys later tonight. Peace out. God bless you. God keep you. And Godspeed.